Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded, my name is Tom and let's get right into the news, and we begin today with a home invasion that happened live. This one comes from the Russian streamer girl__fighter, who had her neighbor break into her house and destroy her setup. No idea what she's saying in the clip, but the article states, the streamer and her friend plead with the man to stop, he knocks over the setup. So of course there is a clip for this one, and afterwards the stream does cut out. Victoria has streamed on her channel since, but due to the language barrier and her other social medias being made private, it's unclear whether she's added to this situation. Now there is also a translation, I don't know how accurate it is, but it will be on screen. So for this one, here is the clip.
Сейчас я вас травмирую за пошел вон отсюда. Зачем вы так себя ведете? Блин, в глаза упала.
And before we continue today's video, I've got to tell you about the sponsor for today's video, Raid Shadow Legends. Explore millions of champion combinations and master countless tactics as you take on raid bosses, dungeon runs, campaign battles, and PvP arena matches. Use my link in the description or scan my QR code to download Raid for yourself. Here are my top 5 favorite dungeon bosses in the game, from the Dragon's Lair, Spider's Den, Ice Golem's Peak, Minotaur's Labyrinth, and Fire Knight's Castle. They're all challenging to beat and look amazing. And this month, Raid just released a ton of new clan features and improvements. There are brand new quests for you and your clan members to work on together, new benefits for every clan member just for being in a clan, and even a brand new clan shop that gives you access to some pretty incredibly powerful items. So if you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description and you'll get the free epic hero Chinuru, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in game. So if you want to help support the channel, download Raid through the link in the description or scan the QR code. Thanks again to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to the news. So following on, we have an update on xQc getting banned last week after receiving a DMCA takedown. As a reminder, he received a DMCA takedown for watching the Olympics live and was banned, but then was unbanned shortly after. Well, this week X has gone on stream to talk a little bit further about how he got unbanned early and a bit more about that situation. And this all has to do with what comes after a DMCA takedown, known as a counter notification. So before we go a bit further in depth, let's begin with the clip.
It looked kind of fun, and I was like, you know, dude, let's go with this one, right? So what we did instead is that we issued what we call a counterclaim, which is pretty ballsy. So what a counterclaim does is that they, the DMCA, so they strike me, and instead of saying, oh, I f***ed up, it's kind of like saying like, no, I'm right, kind of, I think. It's like saying, this is transformative content, this is fair use, and this is not what you guys claim it is, so we counterclaimed it. So what that does is that removes a strike, but we're fighting back, type of thing. And if this like escalates, well, it'll get crazy. What I'm saying, it'll get crazy. It'll get fucking crazy. We're talking crazy.
For this one, a further explanation is required. I see a lot of misinformation being spread about DMCA takedowns, so let's go over how the system actually works. In this case, we're taking YouTubers and Twitch streamers. So here the streamer has streamed copyrighted content. The copyright owner has decided that the content creator does not have the right to stream it and has filed a DMCA takedown. In this case, it was a live one. When this happens, the website has to comply with the DMCA takedown and decide how to punish the user, which Twitch and YouTube have a striking system. On Twitch, 3 strikes means a terminated account. So the DMCA takedown has now happened, but the user on the site has decided they have the right to use the content. So the user here can either give up or submit a counter notification. This is an email with the user's contact information stating why they have the right to use the content. Most commonly here we talk about fair use. As long as this counter notification doesn't say anything stupid, the counter notification should be accepted. At this point, the original DMCA takedown creator creator is sent this counter notification with the relevant contact details. At this point, there is only two outcomes. The DMCA creator gives up, or B, the takedown creator has to sue the individual. If a lawsuit is created, that information can once again be sent to the website and the content will be blocked until the lawsuit has concluded. So that's DMCA for you, but this chain of events can collapse at any point, most commonly during the lawsuit phase, because lawsuits are really expensive. So it's important here to take a look at previous scenarios of the worst case outcome, and that is that the content creator has gone through every step and hits the end zone. One scenario that instantly comes to mind is from 2017 when Fortnite sued a 14-year-old boy for uploading content of himself cheating in the game to YouTube. These videos had the sole intention of showing how to cheat in game alongside promoting such activities and trying to sell the cheating services through the videos. Epic Games submitted a DMCA takedown on this channel, as they should. Then this 14-year-old boy went down the line until Epic Games had two options: let the kid keep the video up on the channel promoting cheats for their game, or B, sue him. In that case, they filed a lawsuit. So back to the xQc clip, he states at the end, what could happen next is crazy. And that's nothing but true. If the Olympics decides to, they will sue xQc. Now xQc got his options of what to do with this DMCA takedown from a guy on Twitter known as the Video Game Attorney, who has also talked about this situation a bit, where he said, about xQc, we see countless DMCAs come in for our clients, and we normally advise not to counter due to the extreme risks. We discussed all options with Felix and he is confident, as are we, that the content in question was fair use. As such, he made the call to take a stand. When you counter a DMCA, the rights holder's only option is to sue you. As such, Felix is taking on an incredible risk to stand up for what is right here. That said, do not counter your own DMCAs without speaking to an attorney. Even if you are in the right, it can be very costly to win. We are not suing anyone here, and we expect the IOC to make the right decision and let this die. If that is the case, this is a done deal and nothing more to the story. However, we are ready to defend Felix no matter how they choose to proceed. So the IOC is the International Olympics Committee, and a quick Google search will make it clear that if they want to take legal action, they definitely can. And so that's it for this situation. We now understand how the DMCA takedown happened and what position xQc is now in. So alongside this news of xQc counterclaiming the Olympics, we also had a bunch of other streamers giving their views on this copyright problem. Most streamers that spoke about it were against xQc, so here we have two main streamers to look at. First we had H3h3, who has actually worked with Morrison, or the Video Game Attorney, on one of his previous fair use cases back in 2017. And here H3h3 has said that this attorney almost cost them their previous legal battle, as well as saying that this guy is just a terrible lawyer.
Right now is that Ryan is out there saying this is fair use, we're fighting it, and not I'm not a attorney and I'm not equipped to deal with this. Like, I've held my tongue on this guy for so long, but now it's come to this point where I see him in a position to cause even more damage, and I really think that this is a dangerous place for everyone to be when he's being represented by this guy who really doesn't know what he's doing.
Then of course we had the girl who hates drama giving her take as well. Here Poki was reacting to H3h3's views and said that this video game attorney shouldn't be an attorney and an agent for this talent agency at the same time. So for this situation, xQc reacted to Poki's clip as well, so we can just skip to that last clip. So lastly for this situation, here is that clip.
I don't think a person should be acting both as a lawyer and an agent. I think if you're a really good fucking agent, you're just an agent, and if you're a really good fucking lawyer, you're just a lawyer.
Guys, she seems very knowledgeable about this stuff, and to me it feels like, with what she's saying, that she passed the bar and she has a law degree. This is an official statement. I'm probably just gonna fire my lawyer. I'm hiring Poki instead. She just knows better.
Next up, we got the platform wars with two very big streamers from the GTA RP community accepting and declining a deal to move their streaming over to Facebook. We've seen these before with Mixer buying Ninja and Shroud and Facebook buying Disguised Toast. So here we have two very big GTA streamers, first with that of dasMehdi, who said, "It's been a long time and enjoyable journey these last 7 years. This Thursday at 7 AM ET, we begin anew, streaming exclusively with Facebook Gaming." So dasMehdi has made the switch over to Facebook, most likely with a very good deal. Then alongside one streamer accepting this deal, we then had Penta, who said he got the deal but declined it. And he talked a little bit about this on stream, not giving a direct amount offered, but he did say that he basically has declined a $5 million deal. Now, some comments I've seen says that Penta likes to mess with his chat a lot, so take that as you will, but here's the clip.
And let's just say I'm gonna have to go on that Who Wants to Be a Blank show and win the grand prize 5 times to make up for it. Oh, God. What have I done?
And for the last one for today, we got some more xQc drama. I am so sorry. We're coming into today and yesterday, these two broke up. Now, xQc and Adept have always stood by the idea that they're just roommates, and not many people buy into that. And well, this situation began on Saturday when xQc and Adept were playing GTA RP. xQc got himself into a situation where he needed Adept's help to get out of. Adept didn't help quickly enough and started getting messages from xQc, which is when Adept decided to end her stream to deal with X.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna end my stream because Felix is mad that I didn't rescue him fast enough, and so now I have to go deal with shit in the DMs. This is a disaster, so this is sick. Thank you, Felix. Shout out to you. You're doing great. You're making this. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but this is like number 25 in a row or something. I don't know, but here it is again. Let's go.
After that clip went big, whatever happened off stream caused a big enough problem that Adept moved out and they are now on bad terms in their relationship. X went on stream to say that Adept wouldn't be around much.
I don't think we're gonna be seeing Sammy very often. Oh, Sammy left? Listen, I won't talk about that much, man. Well, me and Sammy got into a little bit of a fight. It is what it is, man. Hey, it is what it is.
This then went on to Twitter. There were some rumors that xQc was physically abusing Adept, and that's why she left. So Adept first said, "I live with a clear conscience knowing the whole truth about who I am and what I've experienced. The external noise can get really loud, but it's really just noise at the end of the day." xQc later tweeted out saying, "I always tell you guys how I feel and what's happening. It's important to get stuff off of my chest so I can focus. Me and Sammy are apart. Please make an effort not to speculate and prod for answers. Most importantly, do not harass Adept. She will always have my respect." Then lastly, Adept added to her original tweet responding to the abuse claims, saying, "Spoke to xQc about this tweet and apparently people are trying to use this tweet as an implication that Felix physically abused me in some way. That's not okay. I will make it clear that that didn't happen and anyone accusing him of that will get blocked/reported. Be respectful. My original tweet was an attempt to salvage any privacy I possibly could during a personal situation, because regardless of how much has played out on stream/in public, no one actually has the full context to any of it besides me and Felix. So there's been a lot of speculation as to what went on behind the scenes, clearly big enough for this to be the outcome, and so that is it for that one. And so that's actually where I'm going to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, it really does help. I want to thank you all for watching as normal, and I hope to see you in the next one.